Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm actually going to be doing a Valentine's Day get ready with me. So I'm coming at you with a bare face and some crazy hair. And yeah, I'm going to do the makeup portion first and then I will move on to the hair afterward. So let's get started. Alrighty, so I'm going to start with brows and I'm first going to take my Anastasia Dip Brow in the shade Soft Brown. Alrighty, so then I'm going to go in with my Milani Natural Taupe 02. This is like their version of a dip brow. You can see that. And then this is obviously a lighter color, so I'm going to go in with this at the front of my brows. Alrighty, so then I'm just going to brush through them a little bit. I want to make them look as natural as possible. So I'm just taking my spoolie, I'm brushing through my brows. Now you may find that when you do this, the product has kind of moved. So I mentioned this in my everyday makeup routine, but I'm then gonna take a Q-tip and I'm just gonna go underneath the brow to clean it up. And this is why I do brows first. Alrighty, now that my brows are on, I'm then gonna go in with my NYX Control Freak eyebrow gel and I'm just gonna set them in place. Using a brow gel will make sure that your brows last all night and you won't have any of those stray hairs moving around. It locks in the color and also locks in the shape of the brows. Alrighty, so then I'm going to go on to just conceal my eyelids so I can start with my eyeshadow. And I'm going to use my Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Concealer in the shade C1. And I'm just going to pop a little on my eyelids. Now that my concealer is all blended in on my eyelids, I'm then going to go in with eyeshadow. Now the reason why I do this and I don't do the whole face first is because if eyeshadow were to fall down onto my face, I don't want to ruin any foundation that I've already done, or face makeup rather. So I always do eyes and eyebrows first. That way it's just less hassle in case the shadow has fallout. So I'm going to take the Jaclyn Hill palette. I'm going to start with these two shades here. I'm just going to blend them together and then put those in my crease. Alrighty, so once that's blended in, I'm going to take this shade here on the same fluffy brush and I'm going to go in to the crease, but not blend it as high. I'm going to really focus it in the crease. Alrighty, so once that color is placed, I'm then gonna deepen up the crease even further. And I'm gonna go in with this more chocolatey brown. Same brush, keeping it simple. Dab that in there. I'm gonna focus this on the outer corner and still blend into the crease. I am gonna bring this color about to here on the lid as well. Not all the way, but kind of halfway. And I'm going to buff out those edges with the powder. Again, just buff out those edges. By using a face powder, you're not adding more color to what you already have, and it really helps to soften up whatever look you have going on. So I'm also going to do that above. I'm just going all the way around with it. I really want this to be super soft and blended. Do the other eye. And this brush I'm using is actually the e.l.f. Flawless Concealer brush, but clearly I don't use it for concealer. I use it just as a big fluffy blending brush, and I think it's amazing for that. I'm going to be going in with this pink shade, and I'm also going to go in with the shade right next to it, and I'm going to put this shade on top. I'm going to start by taking my brush. I'm going to use, this is actually the brush that comes in the Anastasia Beverly Hills palettes. I'm going to spray the brush. Again, it's like a flat brush. And I'm going to go in with that first pink shade I showed you. I'm going to really build that on the brush. I'm going to tap it off just a little bit. And I'm going to go in right on the lid. I'm going to try to do almost like a cut crease, but without the concealer and all that jazz. So, using the opposite end of the brush, I'm going to go in with the palette again, and I'm going to go back in with that chocolatey brown that we used on the outer corner. And I'm just going to pack this. I'm then going to go in with a makeup wipe and wipe away the fallout. I'm going to go into this light shade to highlight. I'm just going to highlight my brow bone. Started there, kind of blend it out with my finger. And again, Started about here. Blend it out with my finger. Alrighty, so then I'm going to go in with some mascara, and this is the Defining Mascara by Broadway Colors. Okay, so then I'm going to go in with my Bad Gal Bang Mascara from Benefit, and I'm just going to layer this on top of the mascara I just used. Hi friends, so I'm just going to cut in here real quick and say that the next clip was supposed to be me applying my primer and my foundation and concealer, but unfortunately that clip was deleted. I'm not sure why, I can't find it anywhere. So yeah, sorry about that, but hope you enjoy anyway. In the shade Fair Loose Powder, and I'm going to bake under my eyes. Bring things. I'm just going to take a fluffy brush, dip into that powder. It's like so broken. And then I'm just going to rub that on the face. This brush is so fat and nice. It's like huge. Oh, this is the powder brush by Equate Beauty, which you can find at Walmart. Okay, so then I'm going to take my EcoTools brush, and then I'm going to go into that powder again, but this one is in the shade Tan. And same thing, except this is a darker skin tone, but I'm going to use it as bronzer. I'm just going to put that where you would normally bronze. Okay. Next I'm going to take that brush again, just kind of go underneath, make sure those lines are looking nice and blended and not too harsh. Okay. I'm then going to go in with my spoolie, just spoolie out my brows. Here there is no powder in them. And then I'm going to take my, this is like a flat top kabuki brush, and I use these for blush. And I'm going to take this one by Jordana. It's in the shade Rose Silk. Very pretty color. Just tap into that. It's so subtle and it just gives your cheeks a nice flush. Alrighty. And then I'm going to go in with my Wet n Wild Mega Glow Illuminating Palette in the shade Catwalk Pink. I'm going to take my e.l.f. brush, I believe, yes, this is a highlighting brush, and I'm just going to go into all of the colors. Just like so. Okay, so I think I'm going to do my lip color next, and then we'll go back to the eyes. So I have a few options. These are the Physicians Formula, the Healthy Lip. And I actually got these. They sell like bigger versions, but I have the little mini ones. Ooh, that's very pink. It's extremely pigmented. I only had to dip in one time to do my whole entire lips. That was in the shade Dose of Rose. I think I'm gonna go in with the shade All Natural Nude and just add a little bit to it. Tone it down so it's not so pink. I tend to shy away from the pink shades, but it is Valentine's Day, so we will rock a little pink. So as you can tell, that's very nude. So I'm just gonna kind of mix, getting out my teeth, mix these two together. You see how it definitely toned it down? This is more my style of pink than that like bright pink. Okay, so while that's drying, I'm gonna go back to the eyes. I'm gonna go back in with that Anastasia brush, going with the first two shades we started with. And just blend those on the lower lash line. Just want to keep it super soft, super pretty, just like so. I'm then gonna go in with the small brush and that white shade. Pop that in the inner corners. Just like that. And then I'm gonna finish with some lower mascara on my lower lashes, lower lash mascara. And this time I'm just taking the Bad Gal Bang mascara instead of both. Alrighty, so to finish off, I'm just gonna go in with some setting spray. This is the Urban Decay All Nighter in the cherry scent. Just gonna spritz that on my face. I'm going to fan to help that dry down. Alrighty guys, so this is what the look is looking like. So now we're gonna move on to hair. Let's go. Alrighty guys, so I just let down my hair. And I'm first gonna start by spraying some Batiste dry shampoo in my roots. If you aren't familiar with dry shampoo, it pretty much will absorb any oil that's in your hair, making it so you don't have to wash your hair as many times because you can use this. So your hair won't look greasy, and it helps it to smell a little more fresh also. Alrighty, so then I'm gonna go in with my straightener, and then I'm just gonna straighten my hair. that is my hair complete. Now, if your hair normally doesn't stay straight or curled, I would recommend using hairspray, but mine tends to do fairly well with heat, so I'm not going to spray it down just because I like the texture of it now. I don't want it to get crunchy. So I'm just going to leave it how it is, just straight and parted. Alrighty guys, so this is it. This is the completed look. I just threw on a like nude blush colored shirt, put on some little fake pearls, and yeah, this is my Valentine's Day Get Ready With Me. I hope you enjoyed. This is the makeup up close. And again, my hair is just straightened. And yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and I hope you subscribe and come back next time for the next video. I will see you then. Bye.